Good morning. How are you all this morning? I hope this video isn't too painful for you to watch because I have hay fever and it's really bad. I don't know about you guys, but flip, it's knocked me for six there this last couple of days. But anyway, I have my tissues at the ready. If I have to sneeze, please excuse me. But I am coming on this morning to talk about fears on talking on social media. So as you can see, I'm sitting here talking to you now. It doesn't scare me anymore. But I've only really started doing this in the last probably year and a half. Was when I started to talk on Facebook, probably Facebook first, doing Facebook Lives, and then Snapchat, and then Instagram stories. But since I started to do it, the change for me in my business and in loads of other ways as well, but the change for DIGG Children's Wear has been massive. So it has allowed me to be able to get my story and my brand out there quicker. And I did it because I had to, not because I just woke up one day and decided I'm going to start talking on Snapchat and Instagram and be like a blogger. That's not why I did it. I did it because I knew that when I launched my website and when social media was taking off, I knew I had to stand out from the crowd, because there's lots of people do kids wear. There's, lots of brilliant shops out there. So you have to shout loud for your customer to hear, or else you're going to be lost in the big world of other retailers and other competitors. So I was like, right, I'm just going to do it. So I have a list of things here to talk to you about, but it's hard at the start. Don't think that you're going to go on and start doing these big Facebook Lives and big long stories every day on Snapchat and Instagram. You're not going to. So don't beat yourself up that you're not at that stage yet. You have to start small. So another thing is, this isn't the 5 tips, by the way. This is just a wee introduction. Don't stop worrying about what people think, because if you're just going on social media to promote your business and you're doing positive things and you're inspiring and educating people, then what actually bad can people say about you? And if they are saying bad things, that's their own issues, not yours. You're only doing it for the good of your business and for you. So don't be worried about what people think. I don't care what people think anymore. That's all left me now. I used to care. But, the overriding goal is to make your business a success. So if I started caring about what people think, then I wouldn't be able to do that Facebook Live. I wouldn't be able to jump into my shop window and do something silly, because I'd be wondering what people think of me. So you have to lose that before you can move forward. If you're constantly thinking about how people are going to judge you, you're never going to be able to talk on social media. So forget about that. Forget about the judgers, because they're always going to be there. And if you don't talk and your business goes down the chute, they're going to be talking anyway. So why not try and make it work? So if you're not posting on social media every day, you're not going to show up on the news feeds. And, so first of all, you need to be showing up every day on social media. But I firmly believe that there needs to be some kind of voice behind the brand and behind the business in order to make you stand out from the crowd. Otherwise, you're just going to blend in, and nobody wants to blend in. You want to stand out to be noticed. So I have 5 tips here. My first one is start watching other people that are doing it on social media. So start watching other brands, other businesses, other bloggers, other influencers, how they use their stories to get their message across. What kind of things are they posting on their stories? What things do you like to watch them doing? Are they constantly posting about their business and their product? If they are and you're still watching them, then that's fair enough. But I firmly believe it can't be all about your business and your product. And that's what scares the life out of people sometimes. But if you start watching others, you're going to get inspiration. You're going to feel more confident. Well, they can do it. Why can't I? So start doing that. Like lots of people that come to my workshops or that I've mentored, they're not even following anyone. They're not even watching anyone. They're not even on Snapchat or Instagram or watching Instagram stories. So if you're not seeing others doing it, then you're not going to be inspired. So you need to start following local people, even bigger people, and seeing how they're using those platforms in a story form, how they're talking on social media. So that's my first one. Start following people of influence that are doing it already, and you will be inspired. Number 2, start small. So you are never going to be able to, excuse me, I have to use my tissue. This is terrible, but you know what? It's real life. Hay fever is killer. I was at a conference yesterday and somebody reminded me of my very first competition that I ran on Facebook, and it was me and a flamingo, blow up pink flamingo in the window, telling everybody you have to enter this competition. Now that was hard for me, and people were probably slagging me, saying what's she like in that window and blah 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 blah. Who cares? It got the most reach on Facebook that I'd ever had to that date. It got a phenomenal amount of people entered the competition and more people knowing about me in my shop. So that's what the goal was. So I'm not going to be ashamed about that. So, but the moral of this point is you can't start getting into a flamingo and getting into the window of your business for your very first one, because if you've got that fear there, that's going to scare the life out of you. So start small. Start posting pictures first. Pictures of you. People hate pictures of themselves, I know. But you know what? It is you. We should all be happy we're alive and healthy and able to show our faces. So that's the way I look at it. I just keep looking at it. This is me. And I don't really care what people say about my appearance anymore. Just go for it. Show your team. Show pictures of your team. Tell a story through pictures first. You have to learn to tell a story. So tell a story through your pictures. That's your next step. So your first step is start watching other people and how they're doing it. Your second step is start sharing your story through pictures, and tell your story through your other team members. Make your pictures engaging and visual, and tell a story in writing maybe underneath it. So that's your second tip. Your third tip is when you're sharing your pictures and stories in your shop, use the cool features that are available in Instagram like Boomerang and Super Zoom. So you're telling a story, but you're being engaging in your story. Now, you haven't even said a word yet. You don't have to speak yet. You can tell your story through engaging images like using the Boomerang feature, the Super Zoom, the Rewind. If you start following people, if you're watching me, I use those features all the time in my stories. So I don't know who's just said this is great, Caroline, because of the GDPR regulations. I can't see who that is, but I'll see when I go into the Facebook Live group later. I'm doing this in a Be Live platform for anybody who's interested in using a platform like this for their business. It's called Be Live and it's free, and it's fantastic, but I can't see who's writing to me until after the broadcast has ended. So yes, use the cool features on Instagram, Boomerang, Super Zoom, Rewind. It makes your story fun, engaging, but remember, you haven't even said a word yet. So don't freak out. You can get your face, your image and your brand in front of people without actually speaking like this. So that's tip number 3. Number 4 is tell people. When you're ready to talk, tell them. Tell them it's scaring the crap out of you. Tell them that you're so nervous, that you hate talking on social media and it really scares you, but you really have this important thing that you want to tell them. People like people who are real and honest and vulnerable sometimes. So don't be going on all stiff and corporate that you have this message to put across. That's not what people relate with. You know, if you say, God, I'm coming on to tell you about this competition, but I'm so nervous because I've never talked on social media before. So please bear with me. Don't be slagging me off now. I'm doing my best for my business and I want you all to know about this fantastic opportunity. Say that. Don't be afraid to say that. I do it all the time. And if I make a mistake on Facebook Live, I just go, oh, big mistake there, sorry guys, and move on. You know, we're only human. Everybody that's watching us are just normal people all doing the exact same things. So don't think it has to be this corporate new you that doesn't even exist. Be vulnerable. Tell the people you're scared out of your wits, but you're doing it because you know it's the best way for you to get that message across. So that was my next tip. Tell them. Tell them. Tell them how you're feeling. Tell them you have hay fever and you need to keep your tissue beside you. Like I could have said, oh, I'm not doing this video today because I'm racked with hay fever and can't stop sneezing, my nose is running, but I didn't. I'm just coming on to tell you that I have it, bear with me, and I'm sure you're not going to judge me or start slagging me. Anyway, that's my next tip. My last tip, number 5, is if you are ready to start to talk, but you're not ready to show your face, then start talking and showing your product or your business, but no face in front of the camera. So you could do a walkthrough of your premises. You're behind the screen, but you're talking. That's a good way to ease you in gradually without showing your face straight away. So perhaps if it was DIGG Children's Wear and I wasn't ready to talk, I could start walking into my shop and saying, this is my premises, and as you walk in the door, this is where Girls Wear is, and we do this brand and this brand. That's just getting your voice in, and in time, the camera, you will turn it around and it will be in yourself. But that's a good way, another way of starting to get your message and your voice about your brand out without actually showing your face, but that will give you confidence in the run up to showing your face. Because I can guarantee you, once you start doing that, that's going to give you such a feeling of relief that you've actually got out there, done it, said your message, and I can guarantee in a month or 2 months, we'll see that lovely face. So all the tips again, just to run through them. Number 1, start watching other people, excuse me, and other people and what they do with their stories. Number 2, start small and start just sharing pictures of you, your team, your business, engage in pictures that tell a story, but no voice, no face yet. Number 3, use the cool features that are on Instagram, like Boomerang, Rewind, Super Zoom, all the things that other influencers and bloggers and businesses that are been doing this a long time are using to make their stories engaging. So you can be engaging without talking yet. You're still not talking, remember. Number 4, when you're ready to talk, you can tell people that you're so nervous, or just be honest, be vulnerable, be open. That's what we all are. We're just normal people trying to succeed in our businesses. Just tell people that. So nervous, but I really want to tell you about this competition. You know, just be yourself. And then number 5 is if you are not ready to show your face, start to talk behind your product, behind your business. Show your business off while talking in the background. And I can guarantee you that in time, a week, a month's time, that will turn around in your face. Now, that's 5 pointers for you to start with. If after all those it still scares the crap out of you, then don't go and do it if you're awkward. Like, there's nothing worse than watching people that are really, really, really finding it difficult. It's hard for us to watch. It's hard. It's not going to get your message across in the right way. I would say to those people, hire the services of bloggers and influencers to promote your brand and business. So there's some people, let's face it, are never going to talk on social media. That's fine. Don't beat yourself up. Don't start feeling like you're not a success or you're a failure because you're not doing what everyone else is doing. Use the people that are doing that for their job to promote your brand or business. So reach out, find out who's in your local area that is people of influence, that are active on social media, that are bloggers. Reach out to them, form a relationship with them, and bring them into your business to talk about your brand. And then you don't have to freak out every time you need to get a message out. You can just hire their services to do that for you. That's the last resort for me. That's when people just get anxiety and anxious and are making themselves feel guilty because they can't do it. That's what I would say. Don't do that to yourself. Life's too flipping short. It's hard enough to get by every day without making yourself feel like crap. So just hire, form a relationship with a blogger or influencer in the area and get them into your business and get your message out that way. Use their social media platforms to get it out, and you are landed. That's me. Didn't sneeze once. Few wee episodes with the tissue, but I know you won't hold it against me. I'm going to sign off now, but I just want to say, if I hadn't started talking, things wouldn't be where they are today. I wouldn't have, I don't think, the footfall, because my message wouldn't have reached as far as it has reached with all the Facebook Lives that I've done, with all the stories I create every day. So if you are wanting to push your business forward, I do recommend you just try those steps first. Try doing them. And then at the end, if you're still too anxious, get someone else in to talk for you. I'm off now. Hopefully this pollen goes away soon. I'm not wishing the weather away, but I'm wishing the pollen away. Anybody with any comments or needs any more help, just message underneath this and I will definitely get back to you. And if anybody has any other tips, please comment underneath here. I'm not the expert. I'm just telling you what I've learned in my business. And share this video with anybody who you feel, oh good, somebody's just wrote they're inspired. Thank you, I can do this. I hope you are. And if there's anybody else you think needs help, just share this video with them and hopefully it will help them. See you guys. Bye.